number one funny man. What? Hey. Make some noise. Ladies and gentlemen, from LA to New York, Chicago to Mississippi, let's give it up for America's number one funny man, Rodney.
What up, party people? It's your boy, Rodney Perry. You're tuned in to Rodney Perry Live. Super excited about the show today. I got two great co-hosts. I cannot wait to bring them in. What link can I share on Facebook? You can share the Media Room 360 link, or you can share the link to my page, Rodney Perry Live. You can also share the YouTube link. That's youtube.com/Rodney Perry Live. Pamela, what's up, baby girl? You can check us out on many platforms. Media Room 360, we are up and running. Facebook, LinkedIn, for the businessman and woman in the world. Twitter, Twitch. We are everywhere you want to be. If your ass is up on the internet, we on somewhere. Write that down. Miss Shani Scott is in the building. How are you, Shani Scott?
Good morning. I am wonderful this morning. It's Thursday. We almost to Friday. Weekend's almost here.
You acting like we got a real job.
It is a real job. For me, it's a real job. It's a real job.
I mean, well, let me be clearer than that. Like, I haven't had a job where I felt like, let me hurry up and get to the weekend since 1998.
Oh well.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm real deal, Shani Scott. Rodney Perry hasn't, like, and this is fun to me.
It's fun.
I don't feel a pressure of like, let me hurry up, man. Was it Friday? I never feel like that. Goodness.
Well, we got a lot going on.
That's a blessing. Wow. I'd never thought about it like that.
Well, it's a blessing. A lot of things are being added. So what happens for me on the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, that just means I don't have to get up at 4:30 in the morning.
Well, yeah, you working.
Yeah, that's all. I don't have to get up.
Yeah, I be just going to sleep.
Yeah, because you're getting off the stage. Well, you work on the weekends too.
I'm working this weekend.
Yeah, you doing shows. Yeah.
Potawatomi. It's a casino in Milwaukee.
Okay. Potawatomi,
something like that.
Potawatomi, that's the tribe.
You know about that?
Well, my kids are Lenapes. They're part of the Lenape tribe.
The Lenape. Now, are they related anyway to the Potawatomis?
I don't know. My daughter did a report on it and did the history on it, so I have to ask her. She knows better than me. That's on their daddy's side.
I'm assuming that was on their daddy's side. I was saying to myself, I bet that's their damn daddy's side. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, the name of the show is Rodney Perry Live. I was definitely struggling with that word, Michelle. I am Rodney Perry. That young lady, Shani Scott, on air. I've been working on saying your name properly because I'm at heart a country boy.
Yeah.
So Shani come out so easy to me, but it ain't Shani. It's Shani.
It's not Shani. It's Shani. It's Swahili.
Is it? See, that helps me. Origins help me.
It's Swahili.
Because it really, Swahili demands respect.
Yeah.
My co-host for the day. This young man is moving. His beard is freshly coiffed. I don't worry about his connection because he's a tech guru.
Mm.
He's riding around in a Tesla. He was clowning me yesterday as I was getting gas. And I can say this to him without being offending him. I hate your electricity. Welcome to the show, Lav Love.
Oh, the hate force is so strong within you, my child.
Oh, God. How are you, sir?
I'm good. I just want you to just enjoy the panoramicness. I just want you to enjoy that right there.
Goodness gracious. That
He's
looks incredible. Are you broadcasting from the iPad in the dashboard?
No, I'm not. I'm on my phone, so I get a better angle because the angle wouldn't be correct from that right there. But
now, where you going, Lav Love?
I got to do crowd warm up for the Miss Pat show, so I got a COVID test this morning. I got that phone call.
Oh, yesterday. Got it.
Yeah, so
I'm knock that out.
But I'm gonna get stationary so we can get this work in though. And then
I'm not mad at that. Shouts out to Miss Pat, the one show we've both been turned down for the same amount of times.
Yes. So
I'm on the verge of walking up and slapping the shit out of Pat.
See, this is my back door. I'm figuring if I do crowd warm up enough, they'll eventually give me a part. Like, dang, he the been so much. Make him the mailman or something.
Let him do something.
Let him do something.
I chilled with this dude last night, my next co-host for the day. We sat down, we played some dominoes. He's one of the few people that tolerates my horribleness when it comes to how competitive I am. My friend, he's always high. Ladies and gentlemen, show some love for Cole Parker.
What's going on, good people? How y'all doing?
It is all good. Welcome. Cole Parker has got the palatial estate behind him.
Mm-hmm. I'd rather be in the panoramic of the Tesla or the Potawatomi or whatever the hell you was trying to say earlier.
It is Potawatomi. Potawatomi is this weekend. And something like that. Anyway, there it goes. Saturday, June 18th, 2 shows. Potawatomi Hotel at Casino, Bonkers Comedy Club. And how about this, guys? I mean, Cole's not a stand-up comedian, but he plays one on TV.
Okay.
Lav Love is a comedian. Dude, these guys, the Bonkers Comedy Club, are you familiar with them, Lav?
I've never done a Bonkers before, but I'm familiar with the chain though.
Perfect. These guys don't own no comedy clubs. It's all, they go into places, they do what we've been doing for years. They go into places, but they have the signage that they send to all these places. It's little bars and clubs around the country, casinos, and they feel like a nationwide club, but they don't own nothing. No real estate.
So they just do naming rights. They do naming rights.
They do name, dude. It's such a great idea. Like if I were to own a club, I would seriously consider doing it this way. You know,
because it cuts down the overhead. You don't have a building. It's
infrastructure.
No infrastructure, no nothing like that. It's like an online bank almost.
It's like online banking. Well said, man. And so I'm headed out to Milwaukee this weekend. But there's Bonkers in Florida. There's Bonkers in Vegas. There's Bonkers in all over the country.
Yeah. Okay. It's hot.
And you might book a bonkers and be in a bar, be like, this is a damn bar.
Hey, but you in there. I can't get in the bunkers. I ain't never been there before.
Well, I can't do nothing about that. But I just want
That's
that
bonkers.
That's
Yeah,
bonkers, buddy.
That's bonkers.
Oh
But that's
God.
okay. Because my life ain't that bad as I'm in my Tesla drinking my coffee like a white black man.
No,
Like
you're doing a great job, man. You're doing a great job. I say when I moved to Atlanta, I realized that Atlanta is a town of. And you tell me if I'm off base on this. Atlanta's a town of blue collar comedians. Like these are comics that put their hard hat on and go to work probably 200 days a year, 300 days a year, and they work. They make a living. They have homes. Motherfucking Lamb Love got an elevator in his house. A freaking elevator. Okay, Lamb Love it, but it's a working class comedian that I've seen a change over the years too. Because when I got here, y'all wasn't thinking about Hollywood.
No,
but now the Atlanta comedian is going to do warm up. Is auditioning. He's got a movie coming out. You know what I'm saying? And that wasn't true a decade ago, right? Am I right?
Yeah, I think because a decade ago, I think the thought process still was that you had to go to LA to make it. So as long as you wasn't in LA, your mindset was just, I need to stay on this grind. I need to stay on this grind. And for so many years, comics would talk, you know, you learn phrases like, don't go to LA until you invited to go to LA. Don't go to New York until you're invited to go to New York. So you stay here, you stayed in your blue collar mentality but the internet has shown you I ain't gotta go nowhere. I can become a superstar in my living room.
Wow.
And so I think that led to the change in the mentality. So cats are getting their weight up online, and now they getting that invite indirectly to Hollywood from getting their weight up at the house.
Now I'm gonna share something with y'all. I wouldn't share with y'all normally. I boo-booed earlier today.
Oh, wow.
But I got to boo-boo again. So we're going to take a break.
How long do we need to take a break?
I don't know. It feels like a quick one. I can't talk to you much longer. Look,
okay.
We got to take a break. I'll be right back.
All right.
I'll be right back.
What up, y'all? It's Michael Sean, and I know you want to be a podcaster. You want a successful podcast. You want to give your views and opinions, but you just don't know how to do it correctly. That's why you got to hit up ShawneeScott.com. You want to be on radio, and you want to know how to build your radio career. ShawneeScott.com. She's done all of this. I've worked alongside her for years, and I will tell you the information that she can give you is on a value level that I can't even put a price on it. All you have to do is go to ShawneeScott.com. Your future, right now. That's it. Michael Sean. Yeah.
Do you love sports? Then you should know about STEM. Because maximizing nutrition, analyzing peak muscle performance, calculating the perfect shot, and more are all made possible by science, technology, engineering, and math. In fact, there are more careers than ever in sports science. So if you have a passion for sports, then think about getting involved in STEM and improve everyone's game on and off the field. Get inspired at SheCanSTEM.com.
Meet the scan, a simple procedure whose mission is to detect lung cancer early.
I'm here to save you.
But I feel fine.
That's great, but you may still be at high risk for lung cancer.
Oh man, that's a new fence.
If you smoke, early detection could save your life. Learn more at savedbythescan.org.
She tried to kill me. No, for real. She tried to kill me. I woke up. She had a pillow on my face, a pillow. But what she don't know is I got sleep apnea. So half the night I don't be breathing no way. Found out stuff about my wife over these 200, 300 days. I found out my wife is passive aggressive. That means when something wrong, she won't tell you something wrong. You just got to figure it out. Okay, not only is she passive aggressive, she's also lactose intolerant. So she get mad. She won't tell me. She go downstairs and drink a half a gallon of milk. Now I got to sleep through Beirut. Pew, pew.
Hey, what's up, y'all? We are back. It's time. I'm 3.5 pounds lighter. Let me tell you something. Welcome, Cotton Cap, Giovanna, Michelle C, Candace, Pamela. If you are watching us, please share. Not with 1,000 people. Iris in the city, what up? Please share the broadcast with one friend. Not 50 friends, not 100 friends, just one. Appreciate y'all so much. Had to knock that edge off, but I am back in full effect. Full disclosure, we are back. And my co-hosts are with me. Cole Parker, Lav Love. What up?
What's going on?
We are in the streets.
Rodney, we've been friends for a long time, man. We done shared a lot of things, but some stuff we don't need to share. I didn't need to be a part of your colonic endeavor.
First of all, Lav Love, we a team today, okay?
We're never that much of a team. Never that much of a team.
I did wash my hands.
Amen.
I make it, especially post-pandemic, I make it my business to wash my hands because I believe that's how the whole thing started, is with somebody, and our white friends don't always do that.
Or take showers.
I can't say the man ain't taking no shower, but I didn't see it. I mean that was one person. You know what I mean?
It only takes one.
Yeah, I've been at the airport and seen dudes walk out the bathroom like, hey, what are you doing? Where you going?
Man, you got dookie on your hands.
Yes, I have seen it.
But in their defense, I've seen black people be fucking nasty too.
Oh, yeah. You colors can be nasty.
Yeah.
Colors?
Like, they can't be nasty.
Did you say colors? Did you go slave mode on
colors? Yeah, it's got to go slave colors. It's a difference in those types. Those types are different.
I was thinking about this the other day. Guys. Tell me what y'all think. And matter of fact, me and Charlie, he'll be on the show in a little while. We were looking at this young lady, and she just looked like she was just a regular girl, right? But in my mind, I said to myself, maybe in another time she was a queen. That is far-fetched, Cole. She was just a regular girl, but she had her stance about herself. She was a little regal, and I was saying to myself, maybe this life she just draw the regular girl card, but maybe in another life she was like something special. Like, I don't know, man. Like,
and you deducted all that from her stance.
I'm just, and maybe, and for the record, I wasn't high, but I be having some high thoughts.
Yeah, but if it's her stance, hell, she could have been a horse in a previous life, which is why she had a great stance. See, why she got to be a
flamingo?
Yeah, she could have been a flamingo. There's a lot of stuff could have dictated the fact that she had a cold stance.
That flamingo stance is off the chain, and they do it on one leg.
So
she could have been a statue in a previous life.
A statue? No, so I don't know how it works. So you get to you could be another species?
Yeah. I don't know how it works. But I know you can't be a statue first.
Oh, no, let's get Shanny Scott here because I need a reasonable human being. Because y'all two, okay, Shanny Scott, can you look up previous lives? I don't know if that what I'm about to say, but
okay.
have you ever looked at somebody and said to yourself, I bet that person been here before?
Oh yeah.
She was the Clydesdale in the previous life.
She did have a lot of hair. She had the whole.
Hey, see what I'm saying? You be like, ma'am, how you doing today? I'm good. I'm good.
All right. You know, I'm not gonna share my thoughts with y'all no more. Y'all,
No, it's okay. It's a safe place, Rodney. Safe place.
It's not safe.
It's safe, but I mean, you can't just because they got proper posture doesn't make them queens.
I'm making a leap. I know it's a leap, but it's
jumping out there a little bit.
Anything.
I got a question for these guys.
Mm-hmm.
Play me that Sierra and her husband video I sent you.
Give me 2 seconds.
Yeah.
2 seconds. I got it.
You know, I'm perusing the internet this morning, and Russell Wilson and Sierra posed a really interesting question. And to be honest, they not my type of couple.
Yeah, we know, right? You more of a Bobby Whitney couple, like. Yeah.
See, Lab, you understand?
I can Tina.
I like couples that's on the edge.
Yes.
They shit could fall apart at any minute. I don't like no lovey-dovey ass. Me and my wife, we'll go or we'll have people over and we be like, they ain't gonna make it. They ain't gonna make it. They ain't gonna make it. But the couple that's fighting in the corner is the real deal.
That's terrible.
That's terrible. But both of you guys are married men. You know I'm telling the truth.
100%.
Motherfucker, you ever seen a new couple tonguing each other down? Ain't no way. First of all, you can't keep it up. You cannot keep it up over a lifetime. What's up, Hazel Arnold? Bree, Sean. You cannot maintain it. I see dudes had extravagant weddings, spend all this money. I'm like, dude, what you gonna do next year?
Be mad that you spent all that money last year
while splitting the money.
Yes,
it's crazy. You got it, Johnny?
Yeah. She said Will and Jada couples. Okay.
First of all, that's too dysfunctional, but that's a whole nother conversation.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, what was the first fragrance you ever bought?
First fragrance I ever bought was a designer fragrance. It was by Dolce & Gabbana.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Wasn't your name from?
Oh yes, my name, yes. Fun fact, my name is from a fragrance by Revlon that was titled Sierra.
Pretty cool. I don't have any fragrances named after me except for RNC, but I think my first fragrance was, I don't know, some sports fragrance I had. And then I used to always wear my dad's. I used to take it out of his little bathroom closet thing and I'd grab it out and wear it. So that was kind of my first fragrance.
I was wondering why you sent me that. When I watched it, I'm like, what do you want with this? But okay.
They too lovey-dovey.
First of all, they get his and her facials. I don't mess with nobody who get facials with their spouse.
How you know they getting facial?
Look at them. They got the same facial glow and shit. It's terrible. They have facial outfits.
Now they just no. That's their house.
It's still a facial outfit.
Yeah.
It might be true.
Okay, so now Russell is one of the few dudes who I have a different impression of. I support the whole Russell Sierra thing because Russell is the dude that women say they want. That's what they say they want.
Tall, dark, handsome, but that
handsome, the super nice
none of those
guy at the house, ain't in the streets wilding out, act like he got some sense all the time. He ain't out of pocket. He is the prototypical dude that women say they want.
Okay.
But we give Russell hell. Well, people give Russell hell. They call him lame. They call him square. They have all these negative things about him. But he really is the dude that women say they want. See what I'm saying? He checks all of the good guy boxes. He got money.
I agree.
He's a provider. He a family man. He don't
other people kids.
He probably is a thug too.
Yeah, no, ain't nothing about Russell say thug. Nothing at all. Nothing.
You can't see, so you can't always see the thug.
No, you can see thug. You can see thug.
Got it.
Yeah, you can
We
see
don't
thug.
know. He might be out. He might go out and do stuff. It's
Okay,
something.
how about this?
He ain't perfect. I'm telling you, he's not. I mean, I'm not trying to hate on him.
You looking at him, Chen. You saying as a woman, you know he ain't perfect.
No, nobody's perfect. So it's something.
Yeah, but
he checks those boxes, like you said, perceived boxes, because we ain't in a relationship with them. So we only know what we see.
Hold on. What the hell Candy talking about?
I don't know.
What she say? What Candy just say there? Shiny Scott.
I don't like the let's normalize dysfunctional, unhealthy relationships.
You know what? Shut your mouth, Candy.
Twice.
Yeah, and Russell, I don't think Russell is as soft as like men perceive him to be, because some of the things I've heard him say, like as a woman, if I hear a man say that, I'm like, oh, okay, I need to just chill.
Hold on. What do he say? What do he say, Shani Scott?
He's very assertive in some point, and he's not rude about it. So, yeah, when they had the conversation about when they first met, and she was trying to, rag on him about his wallet, and he like, hold up, let me explain something to you about this wallet and what this wallet means. When a man can talk to you like that without, fuck you, bitch, and da 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 da, and put you in your place properly, it's that ain't no punk. You ain't running over that man. That's not the one you can run over. That ain't the one that you can just.
Well, and that's positional too, because when you are the breadwinner, you do at some point you gonna flex your bread.
Yeah, but first of all, any dude who think Russell is soft, he misguided. Russell play in the NFL. He get tackled by 300-pound dudes 6 months out the year. You can't be soft, and he excels at a high level. So nothing about Russell says soft to me. You can't play in the NFL.
And on top of that, Love, he is competitive. He is competitive to a fault.
Yeah.
So nothing about him. So any dude who think Russell is soft, you got life twisted. Because again, no dude who plays in the NFL at a high level is soft. And I don't care what position they play.
Now that last comment said something to me. Cole, you had to say it. He takes care of another N-word's kids. Do we fault the stepdaddies? We approach Father's Day.
No, we don't fault
Father's Day. I had a stepdaddy. He was no punk.
Mine either. Mine was dope. It's the combo package. You got to take it.
Yeah, mine too.
But when we was going through the list of how women want that Russell Simmons type of guy, I just added that to the list. That's really what.
And if you remember when Future was giving them a hard time, and it was time for that baby to go stay with Future, he told Sierra, "I'm gonna take him," and he put that baby on the plane. He flew and he took that baby to Future, and they had a conversation. And Future ain't said nothing else no more.
Cause Future don't want none of Russell for real. Not man to man.
Russell ain't that ain't no joke. He ain't no
I think
joke.
that's why. I think Future got enough kids, but he don't mind giving a couple away. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he was talking cash. He was talking cash, trash. And Russell got on that plane, took that baby, told Sierra, "You stay here. I'm gonna handle this." And Future ain't party lip no more. So
wow, you know what, Shiny
you can't
Sky?
be mad at that.
Wow, that is some. But how about this? And I'm gonna just throw it out there: dudes with good hair are violent.
He said they violent.
Every dude that can do this, never fail.
They all do that before they hit you anyway.
Love. You know I'm going with this.
Yeah, they all do that. Like, hold on, who you think you talking to?
Hold on, brother. Hold on.
Yeah, yeah.
They always look when women pull the hair the other way. What?
Yeah. Everybody, even in the movies, Big Red hair was like that.
Big Red. What am I working hours?
Let's start over. Big Red didn't have good hair. Let's start there. Okay. He had a comp.
It's the same thing.
It ain't the same.
Same thing.
But out of the whole DeBarge, only Chico was gangster. So, everything I got is kind of going against this.
No, any family smoke that much dope, they all gangster. Everybody in the family on dope, that's a thug family right there.
Everybody.
They were definitely the narcotic situation.
Yes, every brother, even the sisters was on dope.
Wow.
Everybody.
Even the kids, the dog, everybody.
Everybody
was on that narcotic.
The cat was on heroin.
All right, guys. I got another one for y'all.
Okay.
Johnny Scott, I sent you a video this morning.
You did.
I don't know if this is gonna be. I don't know if this is gonna be a new segment. I don't know what, but here's a question to lead into it. What is the dumbest thing you've ever done?
Oh wow.
The dumbest.
The Bitcoin, right?
The dumbest thing, yes. What is the dumbest thing? Love. I mean, outside of painting your beard black and gray.
First of all, you have the disciplined grades I've ever seen.
Wait, how come your grades want to behave? I'm really jealous because I wish I had thought of it.
That's because y'all got them Kunta Kinte beards. That's what your problem is right there. Y'all got them Kunta Kinte beards right there. These them house ninja beard. This the house ninja beard right here. It behaves.
It looks like you've been eating out white girls. That's what it is.
Matter of fact, my beard is mixed. That's what it is. My beard is mixed.
Your beard is mixed?
Yeah, y'all.
Your beard is biracial.
Yes, my beard is biracial. Y'all beard ain't mixed.
Your beard is unifying the world.
Yes,
right
here.
Right. I think yours is segregated and ours is integrated.
Oh, no.
Yo.
Yeah, y'all beard out here messing up house prices. My beard is keeping the stability in the community. That's what's happening right here.
Yo, have you ever did something that was dumb though, man? Like threw away the wrong thing, like just a dumb, like a bonehead, like I'm telling you something. I lose my keys all the time. I don't feel no stupider as when I found my keys like in my hand or some dumb shit.
Yeah, my list of stupidity is so long, man. I don't know. Like,
gotta find the right one.
Yeah, exactly. Like right offhand, the first one popped in my head. I never forget. I had a show, and I came back in town from the show. Had all the cash from the show still in pocket. Right. Had tickets to the Atlanta Falcons game.
Okay, good time.
Yeah, went to the Falcons game. They had a good time. We won the whole 9. Lose my wallet.
Full of money.
With all the show money in it. At the game. Yes. And it was one of them type shows when you left, you're like, yeah, that was a good little lick right there, boy. It was one of them shows.
Wow. That hurt your feelings.
Oh, man. And the thing about it is I felt it's stupid because before I got to the game, I kept saying to myself, yo, I need to go to the bank, make this deposit. I need to go to the bank, make this deposit. And I was like, nah, I just do it after I come back from the game because I want to catch the kickoff. Stupid.
That still sounds stupid.
That's what I'm saying. I was stupid.
Do you think you got pickpocketed?
No, it fell out because it fell out. I was just reckless. I was wrong, 100% wrong and stupid.
You blessed somebody that day.
Oh man, somebody had a good freaking week off of me.
That's awesome.
Cole, you got something?
Yeah, I wasn't gonna mention it. But I can look forward to this one, right? Because if you know me just a little bit, any day could be the stupidest shit I've done, right? So when I was in college, I was in a McDonald's in Hampton, Virginia. And first of all, I was drunk out my mind on Seagram 7 and 7-Up. That was my drink of choice back in college, 7 and 7.
7 and 7.
And these
that's old people liquor.
Hey, let me tell you, or it's cheap people liquor. So I'm in McDonald's and two cops walk in, and I go to one and say, hey, is that a bulletproof vest? He said, yes. I punched him in the stomach. Boom, just light enough to say I did it. I said, well, I guess it's punch proof too. Right there, he could have took me to prison, but he let me go home. So if you're listening, I thank you. My life thanks you. But that was the stupidest shit I've ever done.
You punched a cop in the stomach?
Yes. I didn't remember till people told me the next day. Then I kind of remember like parts of it, but sure did in McDonald's.
Wow.
You came this close to being George Floyd, nigga. You came this close to being dead. Yes, you came this close.
He should still have a knee on my neck. That's how bad that was.
Yes. Oh my God.
Hey, this is Rodney Perry. Tuning in to Rodney Perry Live. My guest today, Lab Love, Cole Parker. My guest coming in today. Now my legal attaché is Melanie, but Melanie is currently on assignment. So I reached out to my other legal eagle. So we're gonna take a break. When we come back, Chucky the Troll is in the building.
Oh Lord.
Graduated lawyer.
First night here, but Amy seems cool.
Leading down to the river. I am blind, but I need not see.
What do you think?
I know this road is there for me. If I'm really free, take me down to the river and walk.
Want your book or music to be published? Skip the confusion and rejections from others. Let BePublished.org publish and promote your work for less. BePublished.org handles it all, from cover design to worldwide distribution, with high quality and fast turnaround. You even keep rights and royalties.
Everything was perfect. You made my dream come true. My book and CD look so good.
Call 972-880-8316 now. BePublished.org. 972-880-8316.
KC Peterson says, Cole Parker, I'm enjoying this so much. Thank you for tuning in, KC. Mad love, mad respect. Appreciate y'all joining the show. Chucky the Troll, a.k.a. Charlie Coleman. Welcome.
What's going on, man? How's it going?
How are you, man?
Pretty good.
I wanted to add this legal aspect to the show because a lot of times we don't know about stuff going on in the Black community until it's upon us. You don't know what's happening until, and so Melanie's been chiming in on that, and so I reached out to you because I know you always got your finger on the pulse of what's going on. You introduced me to this dude, this Republican guy last week.
Yeah.
That I had never heard of. What was his name?
So that's the Congress guy that's out of Georgia. So actually, I was going to tell you about that. There actually are two black guys that are out of Georgia right now that are causing havoc. So one of them is a famous NFL player that is running.
Herschel Walker.
Herschel Walker, yes. So Herschel Walker is currently running for Congress in Georgia. He started an upset because he has been going into communities talking about how important the Black father is. And they've just found out that he has an illegitimate kid that he didn't tell anyone about. So
hold on, wait, Chuck. Let me bring in these fools because I know they want to chime in on this. Cole Parker, Laugh Love, join me as we hear these stories, man.
First of all, Chuck, you on the Spaceship Enterprise? Where you at?
Look, I'm in the same place as your girl is. We're in the same studio.
Hey, Shouty Scott. You Chucky's in media room 360. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in media room 360.
We're in the same building.
He's in an actual room too.
He's on the holodeck. So wait. He got an illegitimate. Now his son is very vocal. He has a son that's been very, very public. But there's another kid, and he hasn't been taken care of. Is that I'm hearing?
Yeah. He may have a vocal son, but it's not the 10-year-old that's illegitimate.
Wait a minute, not 10.
Damn.
Come on, Herschel.
You know, Herschel ain't the smartest dude on the block. He probably forgot he had a child.
Yeah,
he didn't know, man. He think it's a magical cure to COVID. So he probably, I had the baby, but if you rub this salve on you, then the baby don't be yours before you do it. So that it changes the baby's DNA. And since I rubbed this salve on it, it's actually Rodney's baby.
Whoa. Hey, what? Tell him, tell y'all this, man. You can live too long. I swear to God, your ass can live too long. Herschel Walker, one of the greatest football players ever to touch a football. He didn't live so long, he didn't reach the point we going, Herschel, sit your ass down before I have somebody come tackle your ass again. Wow.
He no easy tackle though. Let me tell you about it. He's still Herschel Walker.
He's still Herschel Walker. It's hard to bring him down.
Hard to bring him down. But is your new baby light skin or dark skin?
See, I don't know the color of the baby yet.
That's very important.
They kept the mom anonymous. They haven't brought her out, but they say that the kid gets birthday cards, but he's yet to meet Herschel.
Birthday cards?
Not even a gift?
You listen, you'll know if it's Herschel child or not by the baby head. What is the size of the baby head?
What fitted cap is he wearing? What size?
You check how many stitches the mama got when the baby come out.
Exactly. What size fitted does this baby wear? That'll let you know, because that Herschel head is unmistakable.
The baby was born with a 17-inch neck.
17 and a half.
Is the baby headbutting people at school? That's what.
Hey. Y'all stupid. What else you got, Chuck?
Yeah, I got you. Let's do this.
Birthday cards. Yeah, maybe the birthday cards have money in it.
Maybe he gives his autograph away every year for 10 years. He just signs a card to give it to his kid. This be worth some shit.
Good luck. And the wife probably sitting there. He don't even know about it.
It's probably being sent by the publicist or someone, because I worked for a person, I'm not gonna say who, that has I'm not gonna say who, but they had kids that they don't claim publicly, but those are the kids, and it was our job to make sure that the child support went and whatever else the kids needed got to them. But the kids not included in the person's will or none of their stuff.
They better hope they never need a kidney.
You can have his birthday card, but your ass ain't getting in this will.
What kind of mess is that? You send me a birthday card. With the person you work for, did they have money?
Yeah, it's y'all know who it is. Yeah, everybody knows.
We lost Chuck.
Yeah, you're gonna have to send me more than just a birthday card.
And keeping with the legal aspect of the show, did you get that video I sent you, Shani?
The $7,500, the word what you were leading up to.
Oh, I didn't play the video. Yeah, play that. Yeah, but I just sent you another one after that.
Oh, okay. All right, there's Chucky.
There we go.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, let's play the dumb video. I didn't play that. We led up to it.
Dumb video. Okay, here we go.
Check this fucking.
In 2013, a British man accidentally threw away a hard drive. It contained 7,500 Bitcoin. Fast forward to today, the crypto inside that hard drive is worth more than $350 million. His name is James Howells. He's an IT worker from Wales. Over the past 8 years, he's been on a mission to find that hard drive by digging through his local dump. But so far, no luck.
What a dumbass.
I remember that. He offered like 20 million for anybody who found it.
Nigga, why would I give it back?
Yeah, well, yeah.
You don't have a password. If you don't have a password, you can't use it.
And what if it's corrupt?
Then he can't use it. Shit. But either way.
Right. But he done probably $1 million you don't got.
Well, man, you're gonna be stinky and broke.
Man, he'll be shocked. He'll be super shocked. I know a whole bunch of Asian dudes that'll get me in that hard drive. I ain't worried about that.
Not that one, buddy. It's like a 16 character token or something stupid.
Right. Yo, what you got, Chuck?
Here we go. So next thing we're going to talk about is Brittany Griner. Of course, we know she's been detained in Russia since early February 2022. Wow. So what this is looking like and what people aren't understanding is this is a form of political warfare. So Russia is actually probably doing this and extending her time. It's extended her to mid-July. And it's really probably in response to the sanctions that America has put against Russia since they invaded Ukraine in early 2020.
So she hold on, Chuck. So she's just really a victim of circumstance. It's just a bad timing.
Yep, wrong time, wrong place, and wrong substance.
Right.
Yeah, well, Russia they overplaying their hand because they ain't getting nothing for no black chick.
Getting nothing.
Yeah, so it's worth nothing on the open market. They came out better keeping a blonde hair white lady because there ain't nobody getting that for Brittany.
Yeah, a lot of
Herschel Walker.
Yeah, a lot of people may not know, but America offered to swap her for another prisoner who's named Victor Bout that we're holding. Now, this dude smuggled weapons into the Middle East from the late 1990s to the early 2000s. So, like, does that weigh against a weed pen that's in a carry-on bag? I feel like that's giving up a lot to try to get her.
Oh wow, Chuck, you're a hard man to please.
Right. No, because the thing about Brittany is this: what people don't realize is, and people who travel abroad, what you got to learn is one thing countries, even if we wasn't beefing, one thing countries don't do is interfere with other countries' implementation of their legal process.
Yeah.
Typically, countries say, "Hey, if you go to another country and you break their law, then you got to deal with whatever come along with having broke their law." Yeah, they very, very rarely do countries ever get into that. Remember years back when the little white boy got caned in Singapore?
Yeah, we didn't do nothing about that. Yeah,
they was like, you gotta take this ass whooping. That just is what that is.
But let's look at why she's going, to Russia. So she's been playing in the NBA since the early 2000s. WNBA. She's played almost 300 games. She has the #1 blocking record, but her salary is $664,000. Nobody, even the people that sit on the bench in the NBA, this next 2023 year will make less than $1 million. So she's really over there.
Let me jump in there, Chuck, because Shiny Scott brought that up yesterday. Shiny Scott was like, yo, if the woman was making an adequate salary, she wouldn't have had to go over there and play for half the year.
Yeah, well, if the WNBA was making money, they can make an adequate salary.
You know what?
Now, what's the last game you've been to? What's the last game you've been to?
What's the last game you've been to?
When's the last time any of y'all been to a WNBA game?
Exactly.
Well, I go to the Wings game. We got the Dallas Wings here. I take my daughters to that, but at the end of the day, yeah, it does go back to the support, but the WNBA is making some money.
No, it's not. The WNBA is subsidized by the NBA. If the NBA did not subsidize the WNBA, there would be no WNBA. They have not turned a profit since they have been in existence.
Yeah.
Well, then
they have never turned a profit.
NBA needs to do more to promote the WNBA.
That's not their job. The NFL don't promote the Major League Baseball. Nobody promotes other sports.
No.
What the WNBA, what they refuse to do is change their game to make it more appealing. It is too.
Well, how would you change the game, Lav?
It's too. It's one simple thing. Lower the rim by a foot. That would allow WNBA women to dunk. And if you add the dunk to the WNBA,
hold on, Brittany Griner can dunk on a 2-foot rim.
She can dunk, but she can dunk. No, I'm talking about coming down, jumping from the free throw like the men dunking. If they lowered the rim a foot, they would be able to do that, but they can't do that.
If they lower the rim a foot, I'm going to play for the WNBA. I'm be dunking on all these hoes.
Well, as long as you trans, you can do that. So listen, you just got to identify as a woman. You can play. Listen, so
that's another thing. Why we got to change our standards to get support.
And you know what? That's always the counter. And let me tell you this: the game has already changed. The women's basketball is smaller than the men's basketball. So don't say that why you got to change the game. The game is already different.
Yeah, but we don't have to do that. We don't do that at the high school level. We don't do that at the college level.
Yeah, and that's not true. The football in middle school and lower level is smaller than the football in high school and college.
I'm talking about
we've always in golf. The women's tees are closer.
Hold on, Lav. They don't play with a smaller ball at high school and college level?
Huh?
Channing Scott?
For basketball?
Yeah.
No, in basketball, in high school they have the regular size ball.
No, the women's basketball is smaller than the men's basketball.
I think it is.
Yeah, but I'm talking about along the lines of just it being women's basketball, not comparing it to women's and men's. But if this is how we've been playing all this time, the girls' basketball games are full, the girls' college basketball games are full. So why we just can't get that same support at the national level? That's all I'm saying.
Because when you play at a college level and a smaller level, people have more of a personal connection with that than they do in professional sports. People will support women's basketball at UConn because I went to UConn. There's no reason to support the Atlanta Dream when I'm in Miami.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
You got people who live in Atlanta that are Lakers fans, even though they live in Atlanta. See what I'm saying?
It's a part of that is access. So you're not going to see the WNBA finals on TV tonight on a major broadcasted network.
Yeah,
so
true.
You're not able to have that transient following because you don't have access to be able to see that on TV.
Yeah, but if it don't generate the revenue, why would you? See what
they're doing more. And when I say they have the money, because like here in Dallas, this year, they have billboards all across DFW promoting the wings, promoting the players, so you know some awareness, you know who's playing, what they're doing, so they can do it.
And all of that money comes from the NBA. That's not coming from the WNBA.
Well, invest in you. When you invest, then you get a return, because it ain't like girls ain't playing basketball. It's not like it's not going to work, but if you don't put nothing in it, you can't get nothing back from it.
They're subsidizing the league. How much more you want them to do?
Hold on now, love. Hold on now. Go ahead, Cole.
So one big thing that we have to understand is constituency, right? So women generally, and I'm not saying all, women generally don't have high interest in basketball, don't have high interest in sports. Therefore, if your demographic is women, I hate to admit it, I do enjoy women's basketball, but it's not nearly as exciting as men's basketball, except buns in basketball, but that's different, right? So with that being said, even in that, they add a sexual component to make it more interesting for men. So unless you're able to
hold on. What'd you say? They did what?
Buns in basketball. They had their asses out. They be dribbling. I'll send you a link.
I got it. Okay, yeah. Go ahead.
You already got the link. All right. So they sexualize basketball to make it more interesting for men. Now, unless they could cultivate.
Ain't nobody watching that though. Not a lot of guys.
Okay, I'll take that. But anyway, even that is hard to fulfill unless you create a culture where women are like, you know what, I want to really be more involved in sports. Even women look at it like, you know, that's like a lesbian game. You know what I'm saying? They're looking at it like, you know, you got to put on some heels and some pencil skirts. Hell, I don't know, but they got to find a way to cater to their demographic.
I mean, I think Shani is making a great point. The NBA, $1 billion organization, could take and further subsidize the WNBA, so a Brittany Griner situation could never happen. Wouldn't have to happen.
Why would they? Right, what's the ROI? What's the return on investment?
If they got the scrubs sitting on the bench and they paying them $1 million, I remember in the late 90s when I covered the NBA, the 6 man off the bench, you know, and down, they might be making $400,000 a year, you know, and that was in the late 90s.
That number's like $1 million now, but yeah.
Yeah. So you telling me you would rather put this in the scrub that's probably not gonna really see too much ball time, and instead of subsidizing his salary, just drop him down to $500,000 and move some of that money over here where you have other superstars and invest in them so we can make more money?
It's not their job to support a separate league. It's like he just said, what's the return on investment to that?
All right, we can't overtalk. Go ahead, Shani. What are you saying?
Okay, it's not their job, but if you can recognize that that's an issue, why not fix the issue if you're the person that's over all of it? The NBA is. I will say this, Shani Scott. That's an interesting point you made in terms of the scrub, but the worst guy on an NBA team is still pretty damn
better
good.
Than the whole league.
They're not utilizing.
No. It's just too many people better than him. It's too many people better than him. Chucky, we stumping all over your segment. What else you got?
Yep. So we got Everett Jackson. This is a 22-year-old who went tubing out in Idaho with his girlfriend, who happens to be white, and 5 of her friends.
Hold on, first of all.
Out.
Hold on, stop right there.
Out.
Stop right there. If you tubing in Idaho with 5 friends, everybody white but you. But go ahead.
Yeah.
You don't even need to go.
He went out tubing. They were tubing on this 40-mile track, and he's gone missing. Now his family is from Louisiana, so they've traveled up there. They're saying that the girlfriend has come to Louisiana. They've opened up their home, fed her. She's made it back millions of times, and he's not making it back home. Authorities are also saying that they're not going to start a search for him because the water is too rough, and they're going to wait till the water drops significantly.
So they're going to make sure he drowned more.
Good and drown.
Dude, are you serious? How long has this been going on?
So this happened over the weekend. It happened over the weekend on the 11th, on Saturday. So he's been missing since Saturday.
So this is a new story. This guy's out there. Wow, this is disturbing to me, man.
Yeah, he's a LSU basketball player.
This goes under the stupidest things you've ever done.
You know what?
Let's not say that.
And Rodney, let me say this. There's no such thing as drowning more. If you drowned or you're dead, there's no such thing as drowning more, sir.
I'm not about to argue with you, Love,
sir.
I'm not about to argue with you about this.
Yeah, you can't drown more. That's like he died more, sir. You can't die more, sir.
All right, guys, we're at the top of the second hour. Let's take a break. We come back more with Chucky the Troll. And we're going to get ready. We got sex talk in the second hour of the show. My name is Rodney Perry. This is Rodney Perry Live. Man, y'all wild today.
Great having you. Incredible women. I wish they had those kind of cool careers for women when we were growing up.
So in this flashback, we're all the same age?
Yeah. What does everyone want to be when they grow up?
If I say 2 jobs, do I get extra credit?
No.
I want to make immersive video games. I want to revolutionize 3D printing. I want to analyze data from the cloud.
I want to be a meteor.
You mean meteorologist?
No.
That's great, Al. Follow your dreams.
For the record, I was a baby in the 70s.
Get ready for America's #1 funny man. What? Hey. Make some noise. Ladies and gentlemen, from LA to New York, Chicago to Mississippi, let's give it up for America's #1 funny man, Rodney.
What up, party people? We are back. This is Rodney Perry. You're tuned in to Rodney Perry Live, an arousing discussion. Chucky the Troll is with us today, giving us some insight on the legal stuff going around the country that we need to pay attention to. He just dropped us a story, man. I'm looking to bring everybody back up. And man, give me that story one more time, Chuck. Man, that one is really interesting to me.
Yeah, so we got Everett Jackson. He's a 22-year-old basketball player for LSU. Has been with a girlfriend since high school. They've been in a relationship. To visit her in Idaho over the weekend, they went tubing with a group of friends, and he's come up missing. So he's been missing since Saturday, and authorities are unable to access the water to try to find him because they say the water is too high right now.
So was there an accident or?
So the girlfriend is claiming there was an accident. He fell out of the tube and then they don't know what happened. The water was extremely fast. And she's already posted a goodbye message on social media to him.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Damn.
And so, but he hasn't been pronounced dead.
Hasn't been pronounced dead. His family did travel up yesterday. They had a press conference, and they're basically like, we fed this girl red beans and rice for the last 5 years, and the first time he comes to Idaho, he can't get no scrambled potatoes.
Scrambled potatoes. Who the hell scrambles potatoes?
Scrambled potatoes.
This is not funny, guys. This is not funny, man.
Hey, tell us you kill your boyfriend without telling us, without saying you kill your boyfriend. Who does a goodbye message to somebody who's still missing?
People who know.
If you fall out a boat, a raft in a whitewater rafting, that's your ass.
Yeah,
I saw Splash. I saw Splash with Tom Hanks. It's a possibility.
You got anything else, Chuck?
Yeah. So Lil Wayne was supposed to perform at the British Music Festival this weekend.
Okay.
He got on the plane, traveled to the UK, and they said, "Fuck no, you're not coming in our country." It looks like most of this is in regards to Lil Wayne did have a weapons charge back in 2020, but actually, I don't think a lot of people know. President Trump, in those last hours in office, pardoned him.
Yes.
So a lot of people don't know that, but UK is basically saying we're not letting you in lieu of that charge. And the concert has since replaced Lil Wayne with Ludacris.
Wow.
Is that an even switch? Is that an even trade, guys?
Is that an even trade?
Oh, hell no.
I don't think so.
I thought they didn't let him in. I thought they had reached their ugly limit, which is why they didn't let Weezy in.
Now, interesting point. A lot of black people in the black community are saying y'all won't let Lil Wayne in, but y'all let Kevin Spacey rape 3 men in the UK over the last couple of years. So Kevin Spacey is currently under trial for 3 different assault charges, and he's been let back into the country because that took place.
Didn't he have he beat some cases here in the States though, didn't he?
Yeah, he beat them in the States, but he also had some cases. These cases are going back since 2008, but he's actually been over there in the UK since 2008. and they're saying you let him in just because of his status, and he came and literally fucked the country up.
Well, they let him in because he said, if I go down, I'm telling everything.
Everything.
Oh wow, really? So he know what the other bodies is buried.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Now isn't this similar to the R. Kelly story? R. Kelly has just started to be sentenced, and with this whole thing, this Kevin Spacey is very similar. Am I right?
Yeah, very similar. So Kevin Spacey, most of these accusers are minors, have been minors, and he's not necessarily denying the allegations. He's saying that he wasn't in the right state of mind, or he was drunk or intoxicated, so he can't be responsible, which is a legal claim that you can't present in court. It's just about how far will that go. So he's been presenting that he has had an extensive issue with drugs and alcohol, and he would have not been in the right state of mind when all of this took place.
Right. I saw the one guy, and he was like, I thought that dude was grown.
That's a shame.
That was his only defense. He's like, hey.
I hit, but I thought he was legal. Listen. But this is the thing about Europe. Europe has always been soft on sexual assault. They've always, as it relates to minors. Roman Polanski, and a director who won an Oscar here in America, he fled to Europe after being convicted of child molestation, and he has been living his best life since the 70s in Europe. So it is historically, Europe has always been soft. That's how I think Kevin Spacey was able to go over there, because I just don't think over there, unfortunately, these charges just don't hold the same weight.
Yeah.
Wow. What else you got, Chuck?
Yeah, so that brings up an interesting point. We can go right into it. Deshaun Watson. So it says the second highest paid NFL player has been accused. We're on the 24th accusation in regards to sexual misconduct and or showing and touching. Now, what's interesting about this is that in Houston, they did initiate a court presumption criminally for him, but the grand jury did return back on 22 of these cases that they didn't feel that there was sufficient evidence to move forward. So we're not dealing with anything criminal. We're dealing with civil cases that typically will result in a money judgment. So interested
so all the criminal stuff is going away.
Mm-hmm.
Everything we're dealing with now is civil, and the NFL could make a separate ruling just as the NFL.
Yep. So it looks like in regards to the NFL and the type of contract that he signed, unless he's in trouble for something that led to criminal misconduct, he's typically going to be able to stay in his contract, and or they're going to have to pay him out if they release him. So it looks like his money is good to go. The issue that the NFL has is what is the damage control to ensure that, this doesn't affect them wanting to support the team and people and ticket sales.
Wow, man, that the whole thing is crazy. And his lawyer came out, I think last week, Chuck. He said that getting a happy ending is not illegal, not against the law, which is good to know.
Definitely,
only in Texas. Only in Texas. You get that on Windy Hill, you're going to prison.
Wait, really?
Yes, illegal, brother.
Hold on.
That's really illegal?
Are you sure, Joe? Are you sure?
Yes.
It falls up under the prostitution.
Absolutely.
It falls up under prostitution.
Sex trafficking.
Yeah.
And sex trafficking in a lot of cases.
Yeah.
That's why they do raids. That's why they do raids on massage parlors.
Yeah.
I feel like every time I go, it's gonna be the day.
Yeah, it's not. What you're not gonna do, you're not gonna proposition Ming Fung. That's what you're not gonna do, right?
But I see
But if he went to their home, so he was going to these girls' places where they do their massage in their home. So if he went there and that's what they offered him, he in trouble with that?
So it's hard to make that illegal because that could be considered consensual, right?
Right.
So anything consensual activity is okay.
Yeah, and that's why the angle that they're using is that he didn't have anyone do anything they didn't want to do. So the consent cancels out.
Yeah, but it's even assault if he pull out his own wanger and wang it, and without their permission. That's still assault.
Yeah, but ain't it?
When you go for a massage, they have you take your clothes off.
Yeah, you just because you're naked don't mean you're gonna get fingered.
I mean, well,
and
what I'm saying is that
first of all,
these are my friends. These are my friends.
My massage therapist doing this wrong the whole time.
And you get a massage on your back. You can't roll over hard. They don't work that way.
Oh yeah, right.
Actually, it's not illegal to be hard.
I mean, but I've talked
you roll over.
That say that happens. They say that naturally happens. It happens.
Yeah, is it inherent that he went to the massage and just got hard every time, and then it went from there? Could that be plausible?
Yeah, because if you rub on me and you're a woman and you cute, it's happening.
Yeah.
First of all, you ain't gotta be cute.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I don't know. That's a shame.
Slow Your Roll is in the building. Oh man, such a great job, Chucky, man. How do people stay in touch with you, bro? You brought some great stories today, bro.
Yeah. I don't really want to be in touch with anybody, but if you're looking for me, I'm at Chucky Control.
Okay. All right.
Yo.
Okay.
Chucky Control is in the building. Slow Your Roll. Appreciate you.
I'm gonna schedule me a massage right now.
You know what?
Be careful with the happy endings.
Hey, I'm getting a massage right now. Let's do this. Let's take a quick break. We come back, more of the show. And Love, and I gotta have a chat. We'll be right back.
What up, y'all? It's Michael Sean, and I know you want to be a podcaster. You want a successful podcast. You want to give your views and opinions, but you just don't know how to do it correctly. That's why you got to hit up ShawneeScott.com. You want to be on radio, and you want to know how to build your radio career. ShawneeScott.com. She's done all of this. I've worked alongside her for years, and I will tell you the information that she can give you is on a value level that I can't even put a price on it. All you have to do is go to ShawneeScott.com. Your future, right now. That's it. Michael Sean. Yeah.
What up, party people? It's your boy Rodney Perry. You're tuning in to Rodney Perry Live. I'm here with my friend, Mr. Love. We go back many years.
Yes.
One of my favorite Love characters is this damn judge. Shanny Scott, can you play this judge?
Next case on the docket, Monique and DL have been beefing. They've been going back and forth about the whole headliner situation. Well, Monique been going hard in the paint. Well, Corey Holcomb, and for full disclosure, I do spot tour dates with Corey Holcomb, and he is my friend. But one of the things that was asked of Monique after Corey went hard at Monique.
I might just say, when you gonna roast Corey Holcomb? I'm not. Corey Holcomb has been doing Corey Holcomb, baby, for years, So I'm cool with Corey Holcomb. Get yours, baby.
It's not that Corey doing his thing. You scared of Corey. You mess with DL because he low-hanging fruit. You know DL's going to play it safe. You know DL's going to be politically correct. DL going to play the game with you. But Corey, he ain't about that fuck shit. He going to bring you all the fire and all the heat and all the disrespect that you were looking for. That's why you don't want none of that. You know what people do that? They don't mess with people that's going to hit them back. Bullies. That's what you are, Mo. You a bully. Next case.
This where we going, Rodney?
This where we going. Welcome to the show. My name is Rodney Perry. That's Love. I saw this video. I said, my friend is insane. Is Monique a bully? That's what I had to ask myself. Like, is my friend a bully? I mean, because sometimes you got to look at your friends and be like, okay, maybe my friend is a bully.
Right.
Cole Parker, Shiny Scott on there.
What's going on?
Is Monique a bully? And furthermore, is she afraid of Corey Holcomb? Let's start there. I'll address that first. This lady that called out everybody in Hollywood, Oprah, all the kings of comedy. Mother, how could she ever be afraid of little old Corey Holcomb?
Because
Corey's gonna hurt her feelings.
Because Corey is the only person who's going to dance that dance with her. Everybody else that you mentioned is not going to come to the dance floor and say, "Oh, you want to do it?" Nobody else that you named is going to dance with her.
But point taken. But we have seen Corey Holcomb fold publicly under people.
Well, let's say this.
Corey went hard at Stephen A. Smith. And when they got face to face, he was like, "Oh, we all right."
Well, Corey Holcomb also don't have the budget Monique has. So you got to stay in your lane. So everybody else she's going for are heavy hitters. So he has much more to lose than she does.
Yeah.
So what did Corey say? What did he say? Like I didn't even catch what he said.
Corey's real out of pocket. Corey's always if this is
Corey
Corey
go hard in the paint. Yeah,
if the line is right here, Corey is here. So he call a hippo head. It's just it's a plethora of stuff. It's
hippo head.
Yes, it's
who says that?
Corey.
So he went savage rap.
Yeah,
hippo head.
Well, we got to get Monique on the show, and I'm going to ask her. I'm going to answer that question, like why not address Corey? I'm sure. Well, I don't know why. I'll wait.
She's not going to admit it. She's not going to admit it.
She may.
But why do y'all call her a bully?
Because I think, like I said in the video, I think bullies are people who attack people with who don't really want to fight. Not that they can't beat you or whatever. They just don't really. They're not gonna get it. Oprah's not gonna go back and forth with Monique. It's just not going to happen. Tyler Perry's not going to go back and forth with Monique.
So it's not no situation where she could have been actually wronged.
Yeah, it's a possibility.
But it's not. Sometimes it's not a matter of being wrong. Sometimes it's how you handle certain situations. Like Rodney, we've been friends for a long time. If we ever had a beef, I'm not gonna get on Facebook and go at Rodney Perry. I'm going to pick up the phone and call Rodney Perry. And let's
stop right there. What if Rodney Perry don't take your call?
Then I'm more likely to say to hell with Rodney and just never deal with Rodney again. I'm still not going to, because we friends. The fact I respect our history enough, even though from this day forward we ain't friends no more. I respect our past history enough not to address this on Facebook. So I'll give you an example, a real world example.
Okay.
I got a friend, somebody who I thought was my friend, who was in my wedding the whole night.
Wow.
He sounds like a friend.
He got a major opportunity.
Okay.
And I was like, "Yo, you got this opportunity. You in the circle now. Let's team up, put our heads together, and make some stuff happen." I was like, "I got a perfect idea for you." His response was, "You might have an idea for somebody, but you ain't got it for me."
So that makes y'all not friends?
And from that day forth, I have not talked to this dude but twice, and that's been about 12, 13 years ago.
So, but why him saying that?
Right.
Made,
okay, so
I get that. I get this scenario.
Yeah. So because if I'm a writer and a creator, and I know that's not your lane, and you get an opportunity that requires you to write and create, and I know that's not your lane, and I'm your friend, and I come to you like, yo, I got your back. Don't worry about the heavy lifting of the writing and creating. I got your back. And you was like, yeah, I don't need it. I'm good. And not only, and that's just a small piece of it. So then our communication went away. We was talking while the opportunity was manifesting. I was like, yo, dude, all right, you looking good. Keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? Because you got them right here. Make sure you do X, Y, and Z while you doing this. So I'm cheerleading you the whole way while the opportunity is manifesting itself. That the opportunity comes to fruition and be like, yeah, you got it. Yeah, like, now let's make these power moves. You be like, yeah, I'm good. I don't need you.
Yeah, I see now.
See what I'm saying? And my thing is, I'm one of these people. I believe nobody owe you anything.
Okay.
So that's why I didn't get on social media. I ain't dogging about even right now. Notice I'm not saying the name because it's not about that. It's about the story that's behind it. So it's like I don't believe nobody owe you that. So my thing is, I just say, okay, cool. You don't need me. That's cool. You got it. Hey man, keep doing your thing. So bring it back to the point.
What if so you and Rodney Perry, y'all had this beef, you pick up the phone, call him, Rodney don't answer the phone. You say, all right, but then you're out trying to get other gigs and you find out that Rodney is stopping you from being able to get this opportunity, right? Ooh. You find out Rodney is in the mix and he's the one that's telling people, nah, you don't want to work lab.
Ooh.
Now, how do you handle that?
So now, one or two things. I'm gonna do one or two things. I'm gonna put myself where Rodney is, so I can talk to Rodney face to face. Or my second thing is I could possibly address it socially because I can't get to where Rodney is physically and he won't answer my phone calls. But even if I address it socially, I can still address it like this. I can like, yo, me and my man Rodney, we was cool. We had a beef. Now I'm finding out, he stopped me from getting opportunities, and our beef should not happen. You see how I handle that?
Everybody, stop right there. Stop right there, Love, because you just made a great point. So, if you're Monique, your work stopped, you can't get nobody on the phone. Eventually, just to keep going, you have to say something. People are saying stuff behind closed doors that they're not saying privately. They're saying stuff on the phone. Hey, girl, we got you. We sorry. We made a mistake. But then you look up and nobody acknowledging that. It's like, all right, guess what? I'm recording the next call. Because they're going to do it again because it's the way they move. And so I think what she went through created a bubble where she's still reacting to stuff that might not be the same.
Right.
And so, I mean, I think all of us get our feelings hurt in this game.
Right.
And I think, again, everything is harder for women. We as fathers of girls know that. And as I unpacked a lot of stuff she went through, some of the lingo people use in terms of her is just whack to me. Like, well, she need to go somewhere and just shut up. You only tell women that. You would never tell a dude, how dare you say something like that?
We did to Trump.
He never shut up, though.
He never shut up, though.
Never shut up.
So, they told LeBron James that. Shut up.
Shut up and play basketball.
So my question is, why can't she just be a marketing genius? She's always relevant. If you're not gonna give her work, she's still relevant. All right.
Wow.
So by attacking these upper echelon people in Hollywood, just because you say their name is going to give you exposure. So why can't it just be marketing ingenuity?
Cole Parker, shut your mouth. You done came up with some shit.
Cole, didn't you come up with her doing the Black Ball tour? Was that you that said that? Somebody said she should do a Black Ball tour and have black balls on the stage. And it's like, but when
the business bully said that.
Business bully said that. Okay, but when you get to that level in these certain circles, she could be a marketing genius and put stuff out, but that machine can put something out to hurt her sales.
I agree.
Okay,
I agree.
So I disagree with that. I think the way the internet is set up now, I don't think you really need the machine no more. Rodney often references Kev on Stage. Kev on Stage created his own machine. Kevin Hart.
That's one guy though. Isn't there more people? Isn't there more people benefit from the machine than not?
And I get that, but I think once you get to if you get a certain amount of weight from a social media standpoint, you can make the machine move. For example, and that's Kevin on Stage. Kevin Hart, when he promoted, I remember when he was promoting the movie, and there was a beef because he wasn't promoting the movie on his social media. He's like, that's a different part of
the whole thing was Sony. Yes.
He was like, that's a different. He's like, you got to pay me for that because that's a different part of the marketing plan. Yeah, I'll come and I'll do the interviews and all that right there. But to have access to my social media, you got to pay me for that because people pay me for accessing my social media. See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
See, so I think if you have a strong social media footprint, you don't need the machine as much as the machine was.
I don't think they ever paid him for that, though. I don't think they ever paid him for that because they didn't want to set the precedent of paying for social media. So I don't think Kevin ever got money for that.
Yeah, he might have got paid for it. They were like, but you can't tell nobody we did this because we don't want nobody to know that we started paying for this. So,
but I mean, I get that because that's his social media. But with it, when he pushed back on that, then that's when we started all this extra information about these negative stories on him. So that's what I'm saying. It's like it's a dance. You got to know how to play because if we think she blackballed now, she go out and try to do her own blackball comedy show. They gonna tear that up. They gonna tear that up.
See, I don't agree. She got over 1 million followers on Instagram alone, right?
Right.
She could come up with her own platform, do this as a streaming service, and still make money. So
I mean, but Nicole, I think that's a great point, man. And everybody always says, why don't we just pull our money and do? But like this social media thing we're on now, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, it's very fragile. I got 100,000 plus followers. I don't have access at any given time to more than the 200.
Yeah, and like on Monique's page, so she got 1.2 million followers, but for every post, she has 10% or less that's actually engaging.
But that's standard marketing, though. That's standard marketing.
10%.
I mean, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. If she's only getting 10% or less to engage and participate, if she goes out on tour, because some people are following her just because they want to be nosy, not because they necessarily support her.
Okay, so Erykah Badu came up with something so dope during COVID. She was doing streaming concerts. You can get in for like $1 and she'll perform, right? With 10% engagement, if she did one comedy special on just her platform for 15, 20 minutes and charge everybody $5, she'll make $600,000 at 10%.
Yeah.
What kind of bad comedy show is that?
Ain't nobody mad at Erykah Badu.
That's a fucking great idea.
No, but he's saying that Monique could do the same thing. It's right. Everything's a numbers game. So if you take it out the comedy and put it just in business, if from a business perspective, if she did the blackball tour, nobody's saying she got to go in State Farm Arena, but you do B and C markets where Mo knows she can sell 1,500 seats. She knows she can sell 1,500 seats. Do like the Kings of Comedy. It's not about what it is. It's about the perception of it. So now you do 1,500 seaters. You do a 2,000 seater. You give away 500 tickets. So now every show is sold out. Now you doing behind the scenes video. You showing all these people coming out having a good time. And you paint the picture that this blackball tour is bigger than life. Even though it's only a 2,000 seaters, you make it seem like it's at 20,000 seaters. You paint the bigger picture. And now, at the end of the day, everybody respect money. Everybody respect money. And you make it look like it can generate revenue, everybody's going to mess with it. It don't matter who you are.
I think you make it
so let's do it. Let's do it. Rodney, you call Mo. This is a team right here. We got the streaming platform. Let's do it.
I mean, I think the ideas are all valid, you know, whether it's Monique or anybody for that matter, right? Ali Sadiku came on the show. We talked about him releasing his special on the YouTube. And I thought, like, why would you do that? I mean, there's so many streaming platforms out there. Media Room 360 is one of them. Like, so why not just put it up there and let people see it there? And he said, Rod, one of my things, he said, I've had Comedy Central, CBS, ABC. He said, but I don't own that thing no more. It's gone. I lost it. And the fact that I gave it to them, I can't even post it on my own page without them flagging me. And that was interesting to me. And there's always tomorrow. Like this, the industry always go, well, I know you didn't make the money this time, but next time, right? But they also have a history of when you do it on your own, destroying your career. We saw that with the white man, Louis C.K. Louis C.K. was operating outside of all their parameters. He was shooting it himself. He was bankrolling himself. He had all the tickets himself. And he still got caught up in a sex scandal with a lesbian that don't even want no penis. It don't make sense.
Well, so this is how I look at it, right? And people like Monique is really ideal for this. So between the Erykah Badu model, you mix that with the Kevin Hart in your basement model, you get about 30 people in a room, and you just stream the shit for $5. For $5. How much money can you make in that amount in 30-minute set for fucking $5 with just 10% of your client base? If you had 100,000, that's 50 for you.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Be real. So why not? And how's that overly exposed you that nobody want to work with you? It's just a promoting platform.
And it all comes down to a numbers game. Like I always think about Kevin Hart. So Phillips Arena holds roughly 30,000 people when it's set up for comedy. 20 let's say 20,000. It's 15 million people in Georgia. So if Kevin is only funny to 1% of that 15 million, he still can sell out Phillips Arena 6 or 7 times without ever bringing the same person back to see the show.
Wow. See
what I'm saying? And that's him only being funny to 1% of the population. So everything comes down to numbers. It's about learning how to hedge your bets against what you're working with. That's what it always comes down to. And if you can make money, the entertainment industry, football players, a football player threw his girlfriend on a bed full of guns and threatened her life. And he was back in the league. You know why? Because he was one of the coldest defenders in the game. And if you can produce, it's 100% wrong. My point being, if you can produce in the entertainment industry, and sports is just entertainment, people are going to deal with you. So, and when people think you can't produce, now you got to convince them that you can produce again. And I think that's all Monique got to do. She just got to come back to herself, show them that I can produce, and no matter what she does, they're gonna. What's his name that played Iron Man? He got woke up high in a kid's bed.
Yeah.
And now he Iron Man.
Hello. Hey, y'all, I'm Rodney Perry. You're tuning in to Rodney Perry Live. We're going to take a break. We come back. It's time for the morning quickie with Sherelle E. Thomas. That's right. Sherelle is talking sex talk. If you follow her, she got all type of little questions she be throwing out there too. Every day. Woo! All right. I'm Rodney Perry. You're tuning in to Rodney Perry Live. I love to argue with Lab Love.
Want your book or music to be published? Skip the confusion and rejections from others. Let BePublished.org publish and promote your work for less. BePublished.org handles it all, from cover design to worldwide distribution, with high quality and fast turnaround. You even keep rights and royalties.
Everything was perfect. You made my dream come true. My book and CD look so good.
Call 972-880-8316 now. BePublished.org. 972-880-8316.
Type 2 diabetes can have a big impact on your life, but how can it be prevented? Well, the first step is knowing if you have prediabetes, a serious medical condition that puts you at high risk for type 2 diabetes. 1 in 3 American adults has prediabetes, but more than 80% don't know they have it. The good news is, prediabetes can be reversed, and for many people, healthy changes in their daily routine can make a big difference. Take the 1-minute risk test today at doihaveprediabetes.org.
If you fat, your ass probably got it. Hey, I'm Rodney Perry. You tuned in to Rodney Perry Live. Every Thursday, we bring this young lady on as we approach Father's Day. It's as good a time as any. Welcome to the show, Ms. Sherelle E. Thomas.
Thank you for having me. So excited to be here as always.
Sherelle E. Thomas. I was looking at your page the other day. You had 5 rules to having sex on a beach.
Yes.
Rule number 1, don't do it. I'm against beach sex.
Why is that? Is that from experience?
Yes.
What happened?
I still got a piece of sand in the tip of my thing.
So you didn't listen. You didn't have thick blankets, huh?
I ain't had no damn thick blankets. And if you're trying to be spontaneous, you could end up with a crab in your head.
This is true. This is true.
But enough of my banter. Shouts out to C-Dog, LeBaron. Thank y'all for chiming in and talking on the show. Sherelle, what are we doing today?
Today, you wanted to discuss eating the box. Is that correct?
Did I say that?
Yes, you did say that. Would you like to switch it up? I know you talked about
No. I know you got some little toys. Look, let me get these 2 idiots on here too.
Okay.
Because I can't do this by myself.
Hold on. We did you say we talking about eating the box? Hold on.
Yeah.
What you about to do?
You get prepared.
All right, let's go. Let's have this conversation.
All right. I think are you ready, Cole?
Yeah.
All right, well then,
Oh, you need your shirt off.
I go old school with man. All right. So what's rule number 1? See rule number 2.
Okay. So first of all, rule number 1 is safety first, right? So if you go down there, you
Stop
get
right there. Stop right there.
How?
I'm sure I'm being not safe at all. All right.
Maybe you
Go
don't
ahead.
have to deal with this.
Okay.
You ready?
I'm ready. Go ahead.
Safety first. If you go down there and you smell something,
Get out of there.
get out of there.
You shouldn't smell nothing.
Exactly. It should smell like water.
I say vagina don't stink. If you're messing with a stinking vagina, get out of there.
I just put Vicks vapor rub on my nose. So I
Oh no! So you gonna ignore it?
You know, sometimes it's been a long day.
You about to pass out.
I know, right? So think about it, right? If you go down there and you smell something, or think about like food, you got this delicious meal sitting in front of you. It looks amazing. It's your favorite meal, but then you smell it and it smells like garbage. Like, are you gonna want to eat it or no?
I mean, now I ain't gonna eat no garbage, but
exactly. No, regardless of how good it look. So that's the first thing. Like if you go down there and you smell something, you can't really enjoy it the way that
now I will say this, Sherelle, all jokes aside, you might smell a little something and then you don't want to offend the lady
Yes.
But can you punch her in it?
No, of course not. So
can you hit it with the Febreze real quick?
No.
Can I put my finger in and put it in her mouth first?
Can I put some vitamins in there?
You guys are a mess. What you
Can I wash it down with some water real quick?
I'll bring a pressure washer.
What you can do and what I always advise, because when it comes down to any type of sexual activity, you want to build arousal. So do that little whiff test. Stick your hand down there first, play with her, touch her, all that good stuff. Come back up and kiss her, rub your hand.
How do you get out of there? Take a call? Get out of here. Yeah,
No.
man. No. I was. Hey, babe, I gotta run. I gotta make it run.
Hey, you about to do this thing? Like, hey, I gotta go. Martin Luther King just got shot. I got to go. Martin Luther King.
Not Martin Luther King.
Depending on the type of smell, what you can actually do, as long as it's not a fishy odor, just hop in the shower, babe. Like, I really just want to get in the shower. Like, let's hop in there together. Wash it off. Like, if it's sweat, stuff like that, that can be washed off. If it's a fishy odor, hold off. Because
get on out of
that's
there.
a sign of an infection. And not to say that it's an STD or anything like that, but women are more susceptible to like bacterial infections. And even coming from y'all, like sometimes y'all don't do the best cleaning, so you enter into us and then it throw our pH balance off, and y'all looking at us like I'm crazy, like we're crazy, but you're the source. So keep that in mind. And that's a quick and easy way. If it's just sweat, something
You could be the reason her vagina smell funny. Yeah.
Say that again.
I said you could be the reason her vagina is not right. Yeah.
Exactly. So don't judge her. That's the first thing. Okay. Now we're going to move to the next. Building arousal. Like, you want to make sure that you take your time, just like you would. Think of it like your favorite meal. Take your time. Prepare everything, like touch it.
I eat my meals fast.
That's
a
hell.
problem. That's a problem.
I eat my meals like prison. You know how prisoners put the arm over the plate like that? You never know.
Take your time. So that's another step. Slow down, take your time. And when you go down there, don't just go right to it. Kiss her on the neck, kiss her on the lips, kiss her on the forehead. Work your way down. Kiss her chest before you get down there. When you get down there, kiss and lick her thighs before you even get to the cookie.
I'm out of spit already. I smoke weed. I'm dry mouth. I can't do that much kissing in the front end.
No.
I need some shit to replenish my moisture.
Yeah, get you some water. Keep water on standby.
Keep water on standby.
Another tip for you guys before you go to the cookie: kiss the back of the knee. It's going to drive her wild. Okay. If y'all don't hear anything else, make sure you.
I saw you did a video about that.
Yeah.
The back of the knee is one of those like little known erogenous zones, right?
Yes. Yep. And a lot of people overlook it, but you do that, play with that, kiss it.
I've done that, but that is not true for everybody.
Are you doing it right? Are you taking your time, or are you
back of the knee?
It's the back of the knee technique.
Mm-hmm.
I've done the back of the knee. You know, I've been. You know, I'm one of them dudes.
Are you Russian though, Rodney?
I'm American. Go ahead. Finish.
All right. So take your time, back of the knee. Then you want to work your way back to the cookie. Okay.
Back to the cookie.
Oh,
she got a prosthetic cookie.
So,
it kind of look like a cookie too. Do they have any cookies shaped like that?
Did a fortune come
I have yet to see any.
Hey, that motherfucker damn sure make you a fortune if you use it right.
Hey, dude in Midtown right now, looking like I knew I had my cookie around here. Now I can't trick people today.
Oh God,
my bad. Go ahead.
So when you guys get to the cookie, don't go straight there. Like I said, stimulate other areas. But then you want to kiss it. You want to kiss it slowly. You want to lick it. You want to do all that good stuff. Start off slow like a butterfly and end up like an angry lion. So keep that in mind. You want to start off slow like a butterfly, but then end up like an angry lion. Y'all
Do
get
you
that?
do you ever bite?
You have to be mindful of biting, okay? It hurt. Imagine you want to get bit.
I mean, not a bite. You ain't trying to take the foot off.
Yes, nibbles. Yes, you want to nibble the lips. You could rub your teeth up against like the clitoris just to give it a different sensation, but don't bite it. Don't rip it off. None of that.
Make sure you don't have an overbite.
No.
Yeah.
No, don't rip anything off. Okay. So another thing.
So what I'm hearing mostly is take your time.
Take your time. Savor it. Savor it like it's the best meal that you've ever had. And when you're down there and you're doing your thing, make sure that you don't stay focused on one area. A lot of guys have heard, okay, I got to focus on the clit. So they down there doing the alphabet on the clitoris. No, mix it up. Lick the lips. Like penetrate her with your tongue. Suck it. Like do different things. Then go to the clitoris. And you want to switch it up. Even after you get to the clitoris, like take a break. Go back to the lips, do other things, then go back to the clitoris. Now, when you get...
Are you fingering her simultaneously?
You can, yes. Incorporate those hands. Yes.
Am I sticking my thumb in the booty at the same time?
You can. She like that.
You know, I goes with the murder mix myself.
I ain't that wrong. I ain't me too. I'm picking up a 6-pack right here.
I love it. I love it. So another thing, when you are actually like stimulating her with your tongue, you want to lick it like an ice cream cone. You know how like you got the soft serve ice cream? You know how you got to like put in more effort to get it off the cone? That's kind of like how the type of techniques that
you got to get a better analogy for dudes.
Yeah, I don't lick no ice cream cone.
Oh, because y'all don't eat ice cream cones?
Spoon and bowl.
I don't even like that you got to hold it like that because I'm like,
so you don't like it. Okay, I'm gonna find something different.
Now what about like? Let me ask you this, Sherelle.
Mm-hmm.
What about like flavors or putting or like oils or different stuff? Like, do you recommend that stuff, or is that stuff kind of taboo? Or no?
I personally don't, and the reason why I don't is because a lot of people don't even know what to do with the basics. So how you gonna bring something else in when you can't even enjoy the basics? So
okay, hold on, stop right there. So let's say I like Old Bay. Can I sprinkle?
No.
Can I sprinkle a little Old Bay on that thing?
Remember the first thing we talked about?
If it's got that fishy odor, you can put that Old Bay on.
That Old Bay might be good.
I eat fish.
That is
hey, Rodney, you go to eat the cookie and find out you at a crab boil.
But that's another thing with the oils and the stuff like that. It can throw off her pH balance. But if you find something that works from trial and error, you can have at it.
Right.
But stick with the basics first. Master the basics before you get into all of that.
Master basics. Gotcha.
Yes.
So God. So let me ask you this. Okay. So a lot. I hear women, say that the lesbians are better at this than us. I'm so competitive. I want to have a coochie eating off.
A lick off.
A lick off. I can't get my wife to be a part of it though.
I don't think your ego want that, because the last thing you want is to be in an eat off and some girl who look like a boy out eat you. You got to quit. You got to retire.
I'll just start eating her too.
That's called a love train. It's called a love train. No, but so I'm sure you've heard that.
Yeah.
And I don't subscribe to that idea, but educate me.
So the reason being, what we talk about, starting off slow. Like men, they want to just jump into it. They just want to get right to it. With lesbian women, they know how to take their time. They know what the woman needs. Like, so
they got one.
Exactly.
Right.
So it's easier for them to deliver. From
gay dudes got penis, but I ain't about to let them
slow down.
You done went too far. You done went too far.
I'm just saying that logic don't make sense to me.
No need.
To
No need
you,
to say anything.
it doesn't. But it's the concept, the understanding. Like, women understand women. So it's easier for them to provide in that manner. That's all I'm saying. That's one thing. And then another thing is safety too. Like that a lot of men don't know how to make a woman feel safe outside of the bedroom where she can relax and completely be herself.
Wow.
But when she's with a woman, it's not masculine and feminine energy like combating. It's feminine and feminine. So it's easier. It's softer. That's why.
Well, I'm a Virgo. So
balance.
I'm giving female and male. You know what I'm saying? I'm up in there doing my thug business.
You got it. You got it.
What's the best single advice that we need? Of course, cleanliness next to godliness. Of course, take your time. What else do we need to know? It's Father's Day, for God's sake. Somebody gonna put a vagina in my face.
So there's different techniques that you want to learn to use with your tongue. First of all, strengthen your tongue outside of the bedroom. Make sure you do tongue exercises. Stick it out. Do it to push the roof of your mouth. Yes, there you go, Cole.
Tongue exercises.
Stop right there. We got to do tongue ups.
Yes.
You in the mall sticking your tongue out at people? Work out, bitch.
Yes. And then another thing, so when you get to it, you do want to give an ample amount of attention to the clitoris. So different things that you can do. You can do flicking with your tongue. You can do up and down with your tongue.
Okay.
Switch up the speed. You can go in a circle with your tongue. Another one that a lot of men don't do, you can actually take the base of your tongue and rub it in a circular motion across all of it so they can feel all the sensations.
Oh, now you told us last week that we focus on the clitoris, but that whole little area, it requires some attention.
Yes, yes. Don't just solely do. Imagine a woman just focus when she giving you head, she just focusing on the head, like on the tip of your penis.
She gonna get some results with me.
But only. That's it.
Quick results. Some quick
2 minutes.
Yeah, be about it, but like if I know you was gonna do this, I would even took my pants down. You incredible.
You getting gorilla snot. You getting the gorilla snot.
What you getting?
That gorilla snot. Get this Congo about me.
Oh man. But yeah, switch it up. Don't just do that.
Now I gotta ask this since we down there. You know, out there in these streets, these people eating each other's ass, Sherelle. I'm gonna throw it out there.
Hey.
If we gonna start off cleanliness, asshole ain't never clean.
There's levels of cleanliness that make it, how could I say, where it's able to be enjoyed in that manner.
No.
And then that's another thing. It depends on what you're doing with it. Like if you just licking the outside, if you just doing like the anal play, then yeah, you just focus on the outside. But
right.
Shower
So
first.
you saying 2 or 3 licks to get it clean?
Say that. Wash it.
Tongue gonna be numb as hell.
Oh, God.
Walk around here, goddamn E. coli. That's what you gonna do. Get damn E. coli.
We are so childish.
Y'all are like.
I do have a question though. I do have a question. So if you are, let's say, penetrating the anus with your tongue, right?
Mm-hmm.
And a whole piece of corn come on your tongue, do you like chew it and swallow it, or do you spit it out?
That's disgusting.
You know, corn doesn't digest.
Ew. That's disgusting. But if you were to do that, there's different cleanliness. Some people do enemas like beforehand. Like
you gotta chop your whole head off if you do that.
Clean it out. Clean it out.
Just chew it and swallow it.
That experience is never going away. You got to chop your whole head off.
Sherelle, you've been more than gracious today. Shani Scott, join us. We got to get ready to get out of here, man. Such a great guest.
Thank you.
She gives us the morning quickie every Thursday.
Is these sunflower seeds? What is this? What have you been doing?
Just chew it. Just chew it. Just chew it. Don't ask. Just chew it.
Last time you had to cut your whole head off. Okay. The walk away with this is be slow, control, calm, and do your thing, but speed up as we approach the end.
Correct. And give it all your attention.
Oh yeah. So you can't watch TV?
No. I'm telling you, eat it like it's your last meal, like it's the most delicious meal that you ever had.
So I can't watch Law and Order.
No, you cannot.
Oh, okay. All right, guys.
Are you allowed to burp afterwards?
If you drink ginger ale, you can. Hey, Shani Scott, you got anything for Sherelle before we get out of here?
Well, since it's Father's Day, you talk about everything for pleasing the woman. So what should the woman do to please their man for Father's Day?
Amen.
Yes. I love that question. So, number one thing, make him feel appreciated. Like when you have sex with him, give him some head. Like give him some good head. And if you don't know how to do that, it's a link in my bio on Instagram. Purchase the course. I walk you through step by step 5 things that will take your head game to the next level. But just take your time, savor him like it's your last meal, all of that good stuff.
All right now.
I hate holiday head. Holiday heads for suckers.
I know, because that's the only time you get it.
Hey, how about this? If you got some reluctant head, keep it to your damn self.
Yeah,
yes.
Your teeth and everything. Obligation. That's obligatory head.
Yes.
I'm Campbell say inbox me with your cash app tag for blessing.
No, you don't want to read those. Those are spam.
I don't know what they talk about over there.
Don't you do that.
Yeah. All right,
support Dominic, but this is not that type of show.
Yeah, come on, Dominic. All right, y'all. That's our show for today. Incredible guests. Shouts out to Chucky Coleman. Shouts out to Sherelle E. Thomas. Always a great guest. And you can dance with us too. It's always great to see. I don't even know where I want you to go next week, but you figure it out and we'll talk about it. My co-host today, Mr. Lav Love, Cole Parker, man. How do people stay in touch with y'all? Lav.
Just hit me up. Everything's Comedian Lav Love. Everything, all platforms, website, everything's Comedian Lav Love. Everything. Follow me on whatever you want.
I ain't mad at that. Cole Parker.
Same here. You can see it right there. At Cole D. Parker. Everything me.
And Sherelle E. Thomas, our resident sexpert. We call her segment the Morning Quickie, but she will let you go for a second round.
Oh yeah, maybe that's what we could talk about next week. Y'all need to deliver some more multiple rounds, like one and done. Who does that?
Nigga, first of all, trying to do another hour. Don't get me started.
Hey, I got these gas station pills. I'm here for it.
Hey, how about that? We'll talk about not being a one and done and where you get some help if you are one and done.
Got it. I love it. Yep.
And Viagra don't work for everybody. And so some options out there.
Yep.
Shani Scott, how do people stay in touch? Media Room 360.
Follow me at Shani Scott on there or Media Room 360 TV. And y'all get y'all pocketbooks ready because I'm going to start asking for some money.
All
got
right.
a campaign going for
Absolutely. Absolutely. Hey guys, my name is Rodney Perry. You're tuning in to Rodney Perry Live. I'm at Rodney Perry Live on all social media. You guys have been incredible. Every Thursday, that lady is on over there in that area. And she's brilliant. And Shouts out to my friends, Cole Parker, Lab Love. Hey, have a great day, guys.
Get ready for America's #1 funny man. What? Hey. Make some noise. Ladies and gentlemen, from LA to New York, Chicago to Mississippi, let's give it up for America's #1 funny man, Rodney.